So Rare just announced its newest update for Sea of Thieves, and let's just say this update is going to have a massive change to a love weapon, the blunderbuss. So, the first thing they said in the update was that the Burning Blade is going to be a little bit reworked, so now you can no longer cash in the Burning Blade whilst you're in combat. I don't think this update is going to come in for a week or so, but just be prepared, this is going to happen in the near future where you can no longer cash the Burning Blade in whilst in combat, as it kind of defeats the purpose of it. So I think this is probably a good change, but also, I don't know, I'm kind of on the fence for it because, if I'm on the Burning Blade and I'm getting chased by 4 different crews and I want to just run away and cash in, then that's fair enough. Especially as a guy who usually plays solo or duo. But obviously, if you're a big crew of 4 players, you shouldn't really be able to cash in, I reckon. So I think this is a good change. And sticking with the Burning Blade, anyone who used the exploit, which meant you got increased value, and so players were earning millions and millions of gold, have had all that progress apparently wiped off their account, as Rare are taking this very seriously and appreciate that although it was their mistake, but the players should be penalised for it. I'm not sure how to feel about this. I don't think this is bad if you used it and only made a bit of gold from it, if you made an extra couple of 100,000. But of course, if you're making millions and millions, I do think it's fair enough. They said that about 300 billion coins entered the economy because of this. So a pretty big increase, that's fair to say. But I'm kind of neutral on this. And now for the biggest change of the update, and that is a massive new change to the blunderbuss. So basically, first of all, it's going to do massive amounts of knockback. It's going to have a hugely increased vertical knockback. It's honestly going to be, from what they showed and what they've said, the best anti-boarding tool by far. It already was, but it's going to send players so far that they're not going to be able to re-catch the ladder once you shoot them off, basically. So that's a good change. That's a good change, first of all. However, they have made a massive, massive change to it as well. They've made the hit spread way bigger, so it's really effective from close range, but not very effective from medium range or medium close range anymore. And the worst change, in my opinion, it no longer one-shots players. So this is huge. This is a huge, huge change to it. The maximum amount of damage it can do, I believe, is 75 to around 80% from what it looked like in their trailer, which I'm not happy with, to be honest. I run Sword and Blunderbuss. That's kind of my main loadout. But the fact it can't one-shot kill players really makes solo slooping a lot harder. Because the fact that you used to be able to, let's say you were a solo or a duo sloop and you were taking on a galleon, you leave one guy on your sloop, one of you boards, one-shots a guy on cannons, you're able to one-shot someone repairing. It was really, really useful. The blunderbuss was always a gun with very poor hit reg, and I have a feeling with an increased bullet spread, this is going to make it even worse. You're going to hit someone with 2, 3, 4 blunderbuss shots now, and they're not going to die from it. So I do think this is a very poor change. They said it's going to help solo sloopers. I don't think it will. For boarding, of course, you shoot someone on a sloop for blunderbuss, they're going to go off the ship 100%. But still, I don't think this is a good change, and I mean, I'm not very happy with it personally. I'll probably change to sword and pistol because of this, but it is a bit annoying for a solo slooper. And that's about all they announced in this kind of short news video they did. The only other thing is they're adding a new designated health team for the game to kind of work on bug fixes and stuff like that, but solely focus on the health of the game and the stability, which I think is really good. I really like this update so far on the Burning Blade. I think it's been very fun. I think Season 14 hopefully will be very fun as well. And I'm excited to see the route the game goes down with the Ancients and Flameheart and all the story and lore in the game. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. And if you did, obviously, do the usual. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.